Here's how to export raws, stems, multitracks, whatever you want to call them in Pro Tools in a similar workflow to how I would do them in Logic. Shout out Brian Ream, by the way, for showing me how to do this. So first, you want to lay out all your tracks. Here I have them all labeled. I've got the song, the kick, snare, etc., for all the drum mics. If you're exporting a full song to be sent out to mix, for example, with affected stuff that you want also dries for, guitar, DI versus the amp tone, I would duplicate that track and then commit it. So that way you have your DI track that's unaffected, and then you have your amp tone. Once you have everything laid out the way you want it, highlight all these tracks and select them all, and in the clip view, in this track view over here, you'll see that everything is selected. So the first thing I would do is rename all these tracks to be numbered, so that way if you have them in a certain order, how I would do them is drums, bass, guitar, etc. When you rename these, you can have them show up in the same exact order when I pull them into a different DAW. So select all those clips, hit batch rename. You'll see a bunch of options here. I unchecked them all except for numbering. Numbering, set it to beginning, starting number at 1, number of places 2, increment of 1, separate it with a space. Hit OK, it'll rename all these in that order. So we have the song is 1, 2 for the kick, etc. Once that's done, highlight everything and have it lined up to the 0, and then hit Shift Option 3. And once that's done, you have all your consolidated clips. Now, when you go to the project file, you'll see once you sort it by date modified, you have all your tracks laid out just like that, and they're all numbered and everything. So when I pull them into Logic or whatever other DAW that you're using it'll pull up in the same exact order, nice and convenient.